morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I have very, very few viewers. I mean, we're counting you lot in the thing, but for my very few viewers who actually come and watch this, thank you for watching. And if you want to see, and if you're on Twitter, I'm NPC Jim, okay, at NPC Jim, okay, NPC being in capital letters, non-player character, Jim. And I've just come to have a little chat this morning. We're back in the pillbox after being away working for a week. And yeah, it's great to be back here actually. And it's dry today, but it's getting colder. Winter's on its way, definitely. Winter is on its way. Anyway, non-player characters. Yeah, funny enough, that's it. Might as well, yeah. I'm not a computer game buff or anything like that at all. I could never ever get absolutely into it. You know, I've played games, you know, but never bothered. Couldn't wait. I saw all computer games virtually as a complete and utter waste of my life. And I thought, actually, this is living but in virtual space. It's not actually living in real space. So I just never got into it. The NPC thing that's gone around, you know, the memes that everybody's got pissed off about and everything like that, but it's very, very true. They're very, very, it's a good bloody observation from all the gamers and everything like that. The powers that be, the people that control the society and everything like that, actually, that's what they want you to be like. A good little NPC, non-player character that just sort of like doesn't do anything other than what you do. So you know, you don't create anything, you don't actually make anything, you don't think, and you just live your little NPC life from birth to death without actually really achieving anything and upsetting anything and just doing what you're like a drone. Yeah, like a drone. And yeah, the computer games. See, well, I did actually play World of Warcraft for on behalf of my lad for a little, when he was about 15, I think he was playing World of Warcraft. He was getting really, really stressed, very stressed, because he wanted to buy some weapons. He's funny. He's a funny lad. Like, you know, he was about, I think he was about level 8 or something, really low level. But he thought if he could get weapons that were above his pay grade, sort of thing, he could he could think, and he could level up a lot quicker, and he could go into the fight zones and, you know, and do really, really well. And he said, yeah, and he said, but I need gold. I need gold coins. Like, and he was getting very, very stressed about it. Like, so I said, well, you know, and he showed me the game and he explained it, and I said, what's over here? And he said, oh, we can't go over there. He said, because they're all level 20s and 30s, and over there they're even level 40s and things like that. And I said, do they have gold? He said, oh, they've got loads of gold. I said, well, that's where to go then, isn't it, really? Because that's where the gold is. He said, but yeah, but they won't even bother interacting with you because I'm such a, you know, a low grade. You know, they'll be dismissive towards me and everything like that. And I said, well, can you make me a character? And I said, I'll get you all the gold you want. And he said, no, you can't. You won't. You don't understand this, Dad. Like, and I said, I'll get you all the gold you want, every bit of gold. So we went in and we made this character, and I made this female character, and I made her as fit as I could make her. Yeah, really absolutely as fit as I could make her, as good looking as I could make her, and everything like that. Well, I knew most of these kids that were playing this were probably about the same age as my son, 15-year-old kids, and we know what 15-year-old boys are up to all the time, like, you know. So I took this character, and then I said, right, okay, I'm going to go off over to there, like, you know. So it took me quite a little while to get her to go off into these high things. She was a level 1, you know, hadn't done anything. Level 1, nothing, done absolutely nothing. And I got into this this sort of like city that was sort of full of really, 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 really high level sort of characters. And it's good because they're not non-player characters. They are player characters walking around. You can actually see them, you know. So I saw a couple of player characters that were just standing, obviously having, you know, they were obviously playing together and they were talking. So I walked up in front of them, like, and I took off my sort of like outer thing, like, and I took off my hat and everything, and then I typed in, I said, $1 for each item, a gold coin for each item of clothes I take off it from now on. And within about 3 or 4 minutes, I had all these characters chucking gold coins at me. And I stripped basically down to the thing, and I was doing, you could make the character dance sexily and all that, like that, and I was doing all that, and they were all, I mean, they're obviously fucking tossing themselves blind, but I got something like about 15 gold coins, which was, ridiculous amount of money for somebody a level 1 character. So I took the coins, went back, and I posted them to my son's character. Yeah, and I thought, oh, that was a bit of fun, and I thought I'd have a little look round and see what's going on in this game. And I started doing, so you got to do this thing, you got to do that, and you got to do this, which I found incredibly sort of like, really? Do I? If you want to level up, you've got to do this, But I kept a couple of gold coins for myself, so I kitted her out, and I just went around and had a little bit of fun, Then about a day later, I went to go back on it again. My son had got his things, and he was absolutely. I got a thing, and my character was. I got basically kicked off. This is not the sort of thing that goes on. Apparently, the people who controlled the game got to hear about it, my little escapade, and basically kicked me off the game. But I worked out that when my son needed some more money again, we could get in there, start another character, do exactly the same thing, and get loads of gold every time, and you get kicked off. They said, but you got the gold. But then they followed the gold. So they basically said to him, if you do this again, we're going to kick you off. Because by that time he's about level 15, level 16, everything like that. But it was good laugh. I saw it as a life lesson to him, how the world actually works. And the games are no different in a funny sort of way. But don't be a non-player character. Don't. It's not worth it. Life is too short, Whether there's a God, whether there's a life, or whether the thing, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And everybody says, there isn't a God because this, science proves it. Or there is a God because this is a God. Yeah, yes. Your faith is fantastic, but nobody can sit there and put their hand on their heart and say they know what's going on. Nobody does. Nobody. Okay? Something's going on. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. But the thing is, we are here. Make the best of your life, even if you've only got 23 fucking views or anything like that. In a week's time, also I've got I'm going to be interviewing somebody, and not a famous artist, but a successful artist who's lived outside the system and everything like that for his whole life. He's been naming Mr. Heath Bunting. I'm going to try to do a sit-down interview with him. That should be interesting. It's a slight change of format. And if you're looking for other people to watch, Lindy Page is, you've got to love him. I mean, he's very, very, very opinionated. I like Lindy Page. He's also very, very well read and everything like that. Lindy Page! Reverend Simon Sideways, plug for him. He's good. He's got his heart in the bloody right place. He's a decent chap. And I will give you some more. There's another chap that's only got about the same sort of views as me that I watch. And I can't for the life of me remember his name. And he just walks around and talks into the phone. But he's very intense. But he's very, very, I mean, I enjoy it actually. He's very intense. God, yeah. And do not be a non-player character. Be a real person. Peace and love, and I can't even do that. Okay, bye.